RV manufacturers and RV dealerships across the United States and Canada do not want me talking about this. It's very sensitive and taboo to talk about, but if we don't discuss it, how are we going to make changes and adapt, right? Welcome to HBRV Lifestyle, the podcast. I'm the host, the Honey Badger, here to give it to you straight and transparent about the RV business, as well as some other things. Now, I'm not using a microphone today, so please forgive the sound quality. It's going to be horrible. But the information I'm going to give you is worth the listen, because what I'm going to discuss is not good for the entire RV community, from the person that builds the appliances, to the people that assemble the stuff in the factories, to the person selling their used RV, all the way around. This is not good for anybody unless we adapt and overcome. Like a United States Marine, right? Recon, baby, hoorah! Okay, well, maybe that's going a little too far, but here's the reality. If you are an RV dealer that does not adapt to what's going on right now, you're a dinosaur and you will be out of business in 2 years. Period. I don't care if you're the size of a Camping World or a little mom and pop shop in the middle of the Midwest. If you do not adapt to what is happening and what is occurring, you'll be out of business in 2 years. You're a dinosaur. And here's what I mean by that. The majority of RV dealership owners and the majority of folks selling their RVs privately do not understand that 89%, actually it's a bigger number than that by a little bit, but just under 90%, between 89 and 90% of people who buy a car, a boat, an RV, whether it's new, whether it's used, whether it's private party from a retailer, the majority of their research, the majority of their shopping experience occurs over what you're watching me on. Either the television or a mobile device like a laptop, a tablet, or the number one way, a cell phone. Okay? Now, most people will say, well, AI, artificial intelligence, is going to take over the world and everybody's job is going to go away. That is not completely true, because there's always going to be a need for a human component to everything. Nobody's going to sit there and watch 2-hour AI movies. It's funny, now just to go sidetrack, the Bigfoot videos and Yeti videos on TikTok are hilarious. They're rude, they're obnoxious, and they're really offensive. But a lot of them are very funny. But how long does that last? That is a trend today that starts a whole thing about AI. But then it'll slowly go back away because people get sick of AI. So AI content is not what I'm referring to. What I'm referring to, and God knows everybody's going to go, are you insane? But if you do not have a Josh the RV Nerd, if you do not have a Matt's RV Reviews, if you don't have Mr. Everything's Innovative, oh my God, Miles RV, oh my God, I've been building it for 16 years and I've never seen anything like it. If you don't have one of those guys as an RV dealer at your RV dealership, if you don't have somebody that's constantly attacking the marketing on the phone, you're gone. People buy from people they like and trust. This is very true. But most people that show up to buy an RV have already made the decision on which one they're going to buy. And this is a very not popular thing amongst dealers. Customers will go to a place where a price is cheaper, even if they don't like them. I have made that point a million times. There's a dealership in Northern California that has less than 2-star review on Google, less than 2-star review on Yelp, and he sells 2,500 RVs a year. Price. And then you got the same people will go shop around at other places. Oh, I hate the guy. I don't want to go back there. I don't want to go back there. And then they still go back there. So price and marketing is a huge factor in everything going on. You have to understand that YouTube, TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, Clapper, Snapchat, all of these platforms are now weaponized to be able to tell a Dinosaur dealer you're going out of business. If you are sitting there charging $4,000 and $5,000 in dealer fees, freight, prep, things of that nature, you're probably out of business in 2 years. Because eventually people are going to go, nah, we're not going to deal with that. There's only so many people left. When it gets to the point when you can ask ChatGPT and go, hi, ChatGPT, tell me within a 200-mile radius which dealership has this product at a price around this that does not charge dealer fees. Clink, and it'll give you a list. And if you're not on that list, ooh, pobrecita, you're out. So it's not a popular thing. It's something that has to be discussed, so it's a slap in the face, I understand. But it's the way we do business now. The phone is how we do business. And if you don't know how to text as a salesperson, if you don't know how to email, if you don't know how to do follow-up, if you don't know how to record a video, if you don't know how to FaceTime somebody, if you don't know how to WhatsApp somebody on video, if you don't understand how to use Google Translate for folks that don't speak your language, you're in deep trouble. It's happening. And it's not good for everybody, because what's going to happen is it's going to become a one-stop shop if we don't adapt. If dealerships and consumers alike do not adapt to this, private sellers, dealerships, I don't care if you're the size of Camping World, or I don't care if you're Blow Joe's RV dealership in the middle of Idaho, where there's nothing but farms. I don't care. Everybody can be successful. Consumers can be successful and get a good deal. RV dealers can make a little bit of money. Private party sellers can still do their thing. But we all have to understand as a community, because we're all a community. Everybody that works on the factory floor, to everybody that buys them, to everybody that camps them, to everybody that fixes them. We are a community. And without us actually working together and understanding that we're a community and that we have to adapt with the times, it's going to become so corporatized, it's going to basically be one store, Amazon. Name me Amazon's competitor right now. Name me Google's competitor in the search-based area. Who's the top dog? The only fight there is really is in artificial intelligence. Everybody else is on their own pecking order. You think Walmart's going to surpass Amazon ever? No. Do you think eBay's going to make a comeback and overtake Amazon? No. They're all fighting. Amazon's the prime, and everybody's fighting for scraps. And I'm going to tell you, from the deepest part of my heart, Camping World may not end up that. They might not end up the top dog. They're trying to be, but they may not end up it. It could be a surprise person out of nowhere that's brand new to the entire industry and just goes, oh, you know what? I'm not going to have 40 sales guys on a floor. I'm going to hire 4 guys. And 4 guys are going to sell 20 units a piece, because all they're going to do is, I'm going to start out with this little piece of property with 100 units, and we're just going to go at it. And we're going to just keep factory orders going. Oh, you want that price? Here we go. Factory order, factory order, factory order, factory order. Get your factory. There's going to be a guy out there that's going to start saying in January, if you order today, I will do it for $1,000 over. And then when he gets 300, 400, 500 orders, because he put his order in, showed the people the cost, and said $1,000 over, he's going to go to the manufacturer of that trailer and go, Okay, I sold them for $1,000 over. What are you going to kick me back? We're going to go back. We're going to get to the car part, guys. We're going to get to hold back. It's going to be in the buy. And it's going to piss people off. It's going to make people absolutely... It's going to take the guys that sit there and are okay with change for 6 months. And 6 months are, oh no, we're going to go back to the way we were doing it because we've been doing the same damn way for 45 years. We've been doing the same goddamn way for 50 years. Why would we change? Because if we don't change and we don't adapt as an industry and as a community, it's not going to be a pretty picture. It's not going to be fun. You're going to lose these small dealers that like people. You're going to be excuse my language, but you're going to be a fucking number. Is that what the RV owners want to do? Is that what the manufacturer wants? You want to go to the car business where you're a damn number? You want to stop negotiating? You want to stop getting a price that's reasonable? You want to have one shop that goes and purchases every RV and sells it to you? That's where we're headed. So I'm going to make this very simple. If you're an RV dealership and you want to change the way you're doing things, call me. I'll consult you. I'll teach you what I've learned. But if you only do it for 6 months and go back to the way things are, like the majority of people that I talk to, then you're going to be out of business in 2 years. Period. End of report. You're out of business in 2 years. By 2027, by July 1st, 2027, if you do not adapt now, you're out of business. Period. So until next time, remember, RV stands for toolkit and sense of humor.